안녕하세요, 페로시. Please stay tuned in and watch this live stream. It's gonna happen for an hour. So for now, maybe for another 50 minutes or so, where we'll be talking about different filler words that Korean 아저씨s and 아줌mas do. All right. So without further ado, all right, drum roll, please. Let's dive right into it. I know because of the latency, there is going to be a little bit of a delay of the drum roll. So when I ask for the drum roll, there is just absolutely no drum roll. Or maybe you are just not giving a shit about what I'm trying to say here. But give me a drum roll, please. 안녕하세요, 율리 씨. 오랜만이에요. Still no drum roll, but that is okay. All right? Because I can do the drum roll myself. Drum roll in Korean, drum roll. 똑같아요. So one of you will be Ho for Ginny. Ho for Ginny will be joining this live stream, and I'll be kind of looking out for who Ho for Ginny is. If you're watching on Instagram, head over to YouTube right now, doing a YouTube live stream. And drum roll on. No, that was a bad. I didn't know that it's not gonna change that. Okay, one more time. Welcome to Mallo. Ah, shit. Why is the layout a little bit like funky? There we go. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 말로 아카데미의 범쌤입니다. 오늘은 really looking like some instructor right there. Very nice. What I would do is to change the color of the names of the people that are commenting on. But aside from that, I think this looks pretty good. Before I begin, I'm going to make a small number of shout outs. May group course is open. We'll be opening 2 new classes in May. All right, so I will be teaching the Hangul mastery, and Min-sem will be teaching the second lesson, the starter lesson. So Hangul mastery and starter. If you want to start learning Korean for real with us, now's your chance. All right, do drop a DM. All right, and I'll give you a 10% discount code so that which you can use anytime. I think the early bird promotion for that is still going on, so you can do that as well. But if you're interested in the group course, do let us know. 안녕하세요, Medicine Shi. I thought you'll keep it a secret, but you entered with an introduction of yourself as Ho. All right, so Medicine Anderson Shi, you will now be addressed as Ho from now on. 안녕하세요, Ho. All right, and yeah, I hope you're good friends with Hyunjin. All right, nice to meet everyone. So I think, why did I choose this topic of using filler words, right? Korean 아저씨 filler words. And we have another here, which is this particular pen that I have. So today we'll be learning about Korean, still a little bit, 아저씨 filler words. That's how it looks like, all right? So a little flexing, kind of showing off that I got myself a new tablet to do an amazing live stream on Instagram, on YouTube. So at this point, I'll still keep the live stream going on Instagram so people will go over, right? So professional, so quickly. I don't know. I'm not very used to the entire tablet system. It's very difficult, but let's see how it looks like. So Korean 아저씨 filler words, all right? This I brought up because I wanted to talk about the word 학시. Now, this 학시, do you guys know the 학시 아저씨? And this is a character from Life, When Life Gives You Tangerines, right? This guy, he has his own filler words, which is 학시. 학시. Say that with me. 학시. 학시. When does this 학시 아저씨 say this? When he's kind of like dumbfounded, has nothing to say. He loses an argument, he just says 학시. All right. The captain, yes. All right. I don't know how you call this person, all of you drama watchers from around the world, but he's gotten the title of 학시 아저씨 because he keeps making the sound hakshi. All right? No way that hakshi is being translated as really. No way. Is that how it's being translated? So Medicine Shi, you've been with us. You've seen me write backwards on whiteboards. Yes, the time is over. Now I can write properly, and I am so happy about it. Guys, hakshi is not really. It's not. Can't be. It's very, very different. Right? That's what it said. Yeah, when people says hakshi, you get it. I don't really know. Let's think about like a perfect English translation of it. It's like you want to argue back, but you're just like, something like that. How do I say this? Fuck. Something like this. It's kind of like this. All right? It's different from really? No, right? It's not even oh shit. It's not oh shit. That doesn't define it properly. All right? So it's more of an expression, like a scoff. I like that. A scoff is really good, right? So it's a scoff. It's like, damn it. Ha, damn it. This guy. All right? That's what it is. All right? We understand it through the expression. That's what hakshi is. All right? Now, we know, right, that she itself, right, is a kind of a slang word. All right? Let's remember that. All right? She itself is a slang word that it kind of like evolves from, right? We know all of our favorite word, right? That's what it is, right? I'm still trying to learn how to write properly on this, all right? So she itself is a bad word. For example, if you say she in front of your mom, you are basically dead meat. All right? You can't even say she, right? In Indonesia, you say anjay, right? So probably sounds like it, right? So that's what hakshi is. All right, now it's very, very, how would I say? It's very niche, right? It's super, it's very niche. We don't really say hakshi. When will we actually say hakshi? We'll say hakshi when you are in an argument and you have nothing to say anymore. That's when you'll be like, hakshi, all right? What is chancla? What do you mean I'm getting a chancla? What is a chancla? Can someone tell me what a chancla is? Anyways, so that's hakshi. We use this when you have something to say, right? Loss of words in our argument. All right. In argument. A chancla is a sandal or a slipper. How does everyone know this? Is this English? Is this an English word? All right. So basically a chancla slap, right, by your mom when you say ash. Right? When you're annoyed, we say that ash. Right? Ta. I've heard about the slipper throw, right? That's very Spanish. I like it, right? So now we are going to what are we going to do? We're going to talk about some other. How do I do this? There we go. So that's how you delete it, right? Ta. Now, what are some other filler words that we can talk about? All right. The first one that I wanna talk about, the first filler word that I wanna introduce you today will be what kind of filler words do we already know? 아저씨 filler words. Let's try to say this together. All right. If you can read Korean, this is your first filler word. All right. Try to say this, try to guess what the intonation is like, and think about when you will say this, all right? So I'll give you some time to think about how this is said. Now, Yuli is able to write that in English very well, but how is the intonation? The intonation of this 아저씨 filler word is going to be 에헤이, 에헤이, Hey. All right? It's not 에이 아니에요. 라이언 씨, 리안 씨, 라라 씨 에이 아니에요. 달라요. Different meaning. This is 에헤이. 에헤이. All right? This is kind of similar to traditional, right? I think it came from the traditional oh, which you may have seen in traditional K-dramas. 그렇죠? This has now turned to modern 아저씨 has changed this to hey. All right. Now good. They use it in the Philippines too a lot of because of the colonizing back then and stuff. Chancla, I did not hear in our word, I think slipper is chinelas. Well, is chinelas shoes? But anyways, we digress. All right. 자, hey is like many meanings to this. All right. This is when something immediate reaction. Right. So first of all, this is an immediate reaction. What does that mean? Kind of like when I am for my dad loves this. Right? Super passive aggressive, like very annoying kind of comment. Right. My dad said, "Okay, yeah, hey, carry the glass carefully. You're gonna spill something." I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll be fine." And I walk to him and I spill it on the floor. Hey. Very low key, annoying. Low key, I want to slap him. But I love my dad. Hey. My dad's a great man. Anyways, right? That's hey. Right? Hey. Right? And when you are kind of like observing something that makes you how do we say? Makes you sad or angry. Right? Oh, I know you can't see this, but that's how it looks like, right? When you are basically saying, when you kind of see, something terrible happening in front of you, people will, I just will be like, hey, all right? That's what it is, all right? So that's number one filler word of today, hey. Come on YouTube, guys, Instagram, but coming back here, all right? Not the excited, oh yeah, what? We're not here to do the oh yes, just so you know. We're not here to do the oh yeah. Is that what you're talking about? What are we talking about here? 자, next. All right. Let's move on. 뭐야? There we go. All right. Everyone learned their hey. What's number 2? Shoot. Don't really know. Still got to practice a little bit, right? But number 2. What's ohudu? Ohudu. Hoodoo. Ohudu? Nobody says ohudu. Sorry, I just tapped out and I'm tapping back to ask why are we moaning? Sir, no. Oh yeah. What's oh yeah? Oh yeah. 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 아닌데? What? Which one are you talking about? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, not that one. If it's not that one, we're not talking about Korean moans. We're focusing on 아저씨 filler words. 그쵸? Next one, I'll give you a very popular one. This has nothing to do with grammar. This is your second Korean filler word. Try to read this, right, and guess what the intonation will be, right? Hey, it's Ken. I'm not even talking to anyone on Instagram, but they are staying for the moan. So I'll give it to you again. Nari 씨 and Ken 씨. Oh yeah. All right. Now that's enough. Back to the filler words. 그쵸? 참나. 잘했어요. 율리 씨, good with reading Korean, I see. All right? But what is the Korean sentence? 참나. Is this 참나? Okay, I'll try not to moan again. I'm sorry, Larashi. All right, but you're also a grown up, right? So I think you can handle a little bit of sounds like that. Very good. All right. 자, 참나, 참나, 참나. 그렇죠? Larashi, it's not like fucking good. No, right? It's not like so good. 참나 아니에요. Right? See my expression and guess. The expression basically goes 참나. 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 That's it. I can't believe it. Close. I like it. 참나. But no, you can believe it, All right? No way. 참나. No way. All right? 참나. Maybe. 자, 참나 is very similar to 학시. 그쵸? 학시. All right? In other words, you are lost for words. I don't even know if that's grammatically correct. All right? When you are out of words. All right? Narishi, if you're studying Korean, come over to YouTube. Come to our YouTube channel and watch our live stream. We'll be right here waiting for you. All right? 아이고 참. All right? So it's very similar. 참나. Lost for words. 참나. All right. This is also used when you are arguing with someone and the person just like says some real dumb shit and you're like, 참나. All right. 참나 can be lost for words, but this can be, all right, for anger, right, or also maybe a little bit of disappointment. 그렇죠? When you're 참나. When you're lost for words because you're just like, you're not angry, but you're like disappointed, which is worse. Okay, people are getting it. I think I'm explaining this fairly well. All right. Now, I want to come back to 학시. All right. Now, 학시 in the drama was used as lost for words. 학시. All right. Because that's a combination of two things. It's just ha, all right, which is lost for words, and then 시, which is a slang bad word. All right. So what do we want? Another thing of 학시 is what we say right before abuse. Insane. 그쵸? 확. So let's kind of take a step back here. All right. And we are going to talk about 학 or 확. So number 3, we have 학 or 확. Like I said, right? This is right before physical abuse. Oh, very nice. Oh, no, what did I say? Nice? Abuse is not nice, guys. But, right? This is basically, look at me. 학. 이거죠. Oh, I had top chat on too. I completely forgot. Am I getting way more messages? Oh, actually, not that much different. But, right, it's this one. 확, 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 확. Right? Hashtag abuse. Hashtag stop abuse. Hashtag stop domestic violence, as per the drama. But if you were to abuse, the sound that you were to make will be 확, 확. So some variations here to make this a little more tasty is going to be 배고파. Yo, I want to eat. Anyways, is going to be 자. Number 1, 확시. All right. Come to YouTube, guys. It will be 확시. All right. 확시. And or 확마. 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 A little guy, which kind of tutor has abused you? Please tell me and I will fight this tutor to stop any tutor abuse. Right? 좋아요. Sounds like an old Batman cartoon. How does a 학시 sound like an old Batman cartoon? To elaborate. Do they use that in military training a lot? Oh, we'll talk about military training languages later, but not really. Is it because there's a lot of physical abuse going on in military? No, military has changed for Korea. In fact, it has become quite the opposite. The people there has been a little bunch of snowflakes, a little bunch of softballs that cannot take any criticisms, right? It's so easy to tell on people through the chain of command and it's being overused. So seniors are like, no, I'm not going to touch you. It's become like that. Army has become a place where you can say to your junior, hey, I'm not trying to kind of invade your privacy, but I hope you don't do that. That kind of thing. No more harsh scolding, let alone physical abuse. Right? You have lessons in Korea for foreigners. So do we, Narishi. You want to learn from me? I got you. I'm the teacher of the century. Come over. I'll teach you. Come here. Yeah. All right. Kapow, bam, hak. All right. No, not that hak. You can't use that there because hak is something that you say and it's not an onomatopoeia. Also, it's before you hit someone. So you can just say this and pretend to hit someone like hak. Right? You'll see this in dramas a lot, right? Whether it's a guy scolding a high school student, hakma. right? 그쵸? There was a lot of onomatopoeia in old cartoons and comics, so that's kind of reminiscent actually. Yeah. Okay, got it. All right. We have like bam, boom, pok, probably as onomatopoeia for hitting someone. Right? Are you half Korean and half other? I'm half Korean and half whatever you're. No, I'm gonna say that again. I'm full Korean, but our children will be half Korean and half wherever you're from. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. All right. Hashtag stop domestic violence. Hashtag no to any sort of harassment. Stay kind. Stay nice, people. All right. 소박. What the hell, 소박? We'll use it in a sentence. All right. The purring is insane. Ooh, medicine. This hoe be enjoying the purrs. All right. This hoe for purrs. All right. This hoe enjoys the purrs. All right. 좋아요. 자, 넘어갈게요. Right. So we had 확 and 학. What did we have so far? Anyone willing to, kind of holy shit, usage limit? Man. Unlimited edits? How many edits can I make? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna scroll down. Screw it. My control Z is limited, and I think that's pretty stupid. But all right. Ooh, medicine. She is a minor. Are you a minor? Oh, my bad. My bad. Hey, what did I say? I didn't say anything dangerous. All right. 자, I'll need to find a new software. This is so mean. I'm so sad about this. Why is everything making my life so difficult? All right. So yes, we have 참나, and hey. Oh, very nice. We got like a soundtrack for 아저씨s. We're gonna do a little bit of a recap of this towards the end. 좋아요. What else will 아저씨s say? What else will 아저씨s say? 자, a little bit of a tricky one. We're gonna go a little bit different this time. Okay? Let's see how many strokes that are left for me. All right? 자, number 4. 자, this is 으차 slash 어이차. 자, 으차 어이차. Right? 으차 어이차. I am on the edge of it, right? Where did the minor go? Minor stay. Just hey minor. Is it legal to call a minor a hoe? Can someone get on that, please? It's quick. Someone find a research on that, because I got a 안녕하세요, gad씨. All right. 네, please let me know. Right. Wow. How do we know this? Our students are brilliant. Did you guess this from the sound, or was it something else? Did you hear it from something else? Lara Shi and all right, Shirley Shi, absolutely correct. When they stretch their backs, when they get up, right? So it's going to be like, or, I hope you can hear that clearly. All right. When I'm carrying something heavy, does absolutely nothing to aid the physical movement. For no reason whatsoever, they say 으차 and 어이차. All right? 네. Why is the audio cutting out? That doesn't make sense. What do you mean it's cutting out? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Is it better now? Or is it because I'm far away? It's a nice mic, guys. So if I'm far away, the sound does get a little bit quiet. So if it's good for your, if it's not too bad, I hope it's nothing wrong with the mic. You don't know that it doesn't. What helps? It helps. It does. It help. What are you talking about? Are we still on the research whether it's legal to call a minor a hoe? 안녕하세요, 아미나 씨. head over to how to start K-pop group. Come over and ask that question. I have no idea. All right. Love to meet people what they're up to with noises. What they're up to with noises. I guess it's informing them I'm about to stand up. Right? But although there's no scientific evidence, I stand corrected. It helps for some reason. Next time you get up, people that are above 30s, you know who I'm talking about. Oldies, stand up when you're carrying something. Try to make that sound. Right? 네, 맞아요. 그렇죠? Okay. The stretching noises definitely help. Oh, it definitely helps. 맞아요, 맞아요, 맞아요. Okay, so that's what you're talking about. I'm on track now. I'm with you guys. 좋아요. Excellent. So for this, you all know what this filler word is. So once again, as a recap, very, very good. 너무 잘했어요. You're going to have what? This is when you're getting up. 그쵸? Getting up or picking up something heavy. Something heavy. So I'll just write it like that. Okay. Very good. All right. There's a little bit of a miscommunication here, so do bear with me. I'm not a professional live streamer just yet. I just have a nice setup and nice devices. That doesn't mean I'm good at it yet. Wait a minute, peoples. Okay. All right. People on Instagram, come over to YouTube. Stop talking to me here. Anyways, all right. 아저씨 sneezing is the same as any other middle-aged man, though. We never talked about 아저씨 sneezing. Normal people sneezing. Ooh, sorry. Korean people sneezing. Now, if you have earphones, do lower your volume. I think that's, in my opinion, 아저씨 sneezing. 그쵸? 네. Anyways, so that's 으쌰 and 어이차. 으쌰, 어이차. 그쵸? Let's remember this. Very good. Good job. Good job, guys. I love it. This class is going moderately well, I think. All right, so we'll now move on to number 5. What other 아저씨 filler words will be there? So we talked about loss for words. We talked about disappointment or anger or I told you so. Hey. Loss for words. 참나. Carrying. 으차. Immediately before a physical abuse. 확. 그쵸? What else? 참나. Very good. We also had 참나. 맞아요. Right? What other situations will 아저씨 make a sound? We know the classic 아이고. 아이고. 그죠? 아이고. This really has no meaning. A very versatile weapon. 그쵸? Versatile. What else? Well, let me think of some scenarios where you actually say 아이고. Well, number 1, it's when you're in pain. 아이고, 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 아이고. One way to use it. You notice how I just use it? Right? That's basically 아이고, 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 아이고. Right? So that's number 1. Right? This one, pain, you repeat as many times as you can. So try it. 아이고, 아이고, 아이고. Right? When you are sad. 아이고, 아이고. Funerals. Right? Rest in peace. My condolences. Right? But 맞아요. Sad. Right? 아이고. Right? When you are kind of well, it's like low sad, right? 아이고. Right? PT. That's good. PT. We use it for PT as well. 아이고 참. So, 아이고 참나. All right. Oh, put that together with 참. All right. Now then we have something where we're like, I pity so much. It's so pitiful. I don't know what to say. 아이고 참. 그렇죠? Sad plus 야 is nice. 아이고 아이고야. Guys, can I say something? Real lesson time, no joke. All right. And I think this is like all jokes aside, I'm being entirely educational here. I learned this. My grandmother passed away a couple of months ago, and I was in a Korean funeral nearly like for the first time ever since I became an adult, right? And when you are after the 3 days of funeral, when people carry the body, right, in a coffin, right, into a bus to take them to whether the burial site or the crematorium, right, there is a tradition, a literal tradition, where the significant member of the family, the child, most likely probably the first child, right, will have to say "aigo." So on one side, they are saying "aigo" because it's said, but the funeral, I guess, organizer, the guide, has instructed the first child to say "aigo" through the entire trip, which I think was a very interesting thing. Right, so when they are carrying the body to the bus, one man will continue saying "aigo, aigo, aigo." Right? So aigo is a fun little expression, but there is also some cultural implementations of this particular aigo expression. The more you know, right? 네. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, it's all right. Right? It's been a while, and I think she's lived a good life. She was a great grandma, so I hope she's doing well up there. Right? 네. Almost like chanting, right? And I think it's just tradition. Everyone would have said this long time ago because of genuine sorrow, and I think it carried over as a tradition, right? The more you know. So aigo can be pain, sad, pity, right? So if someone drops a lot of like a box of like a carton of eggs, we talked about eggs before, right? A lot of money wasted, and I just she's sitting in the convenience store will be like, aigo. One use of aigo. Many uses. Right, so aigo is an interesting one. I think we got enough to talk about, right? aigo over here. So I think it was a good honorable mention. A very popular aigo. Right. 자, 또 뭐가 있을까요? I'm actually running out of filler words now. 그렇죠? What other filler words are there? Right. You're gonna get an aigu tattoo. Wow. Because your life is basically aigu. Right. 네, 메디슨 씨 고마워요. Rest in peace. Thank you very much. Right. I wonder which impression you are talking about because of the comments. What's like, oh my god? Oh my, what kind of oh my god? Is it like, oh my god? Or oh my god? Wow. Or is it like, oh my god? It's like, oh my god. Which one? So, German Aigo is Herrche. Oje. Herrche. Interesting. Right? Yes, because it's normally said by an ajoshi. Right? And most of the time it's shared by ajumma as well, but I don't know why I just named it this way. 그렇죠? The first one, 세상에. Now there we go. 세상에. We're gonna. I don't. It's no phrase is specific to a gender, but 세상에 is said a lot by 아줌마s. 아이고 세상에. 아이고 세상에. 그쵸? So we're not gonna answer that because this is for 아저씨s only. So imagine an 아저씨 with his vest and with his like old cap, just walking, experience his day to day. He gets out of his bed. 그쵸? And then he maybe argues with his son. 참나, right? And then he goes out and he sees a stray cat eating his breaking the plastic bag of his trash. Whacks! So, the disappointed 아저씨 with the clicking noises impression. 아 이거는 유명하죠. 쯧쯧쯧쯧쯧쯧쯧. 그렇죠. 쯧쯧쯧. This is how we write 쯧쯧쯧, right? 그렇죠. It's not so some people say 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜, right? For us it's 쯧쯧쯧쯧쯧. 쯧쯧쯧쯧. But basically it's 그렇죠. 참나 확시 아따 아이고 아 아싸. 아이고. Ooh. Just making different filler words until it makes sense. All right. What about 개저씨 like me? Charles 씨, are you a 개저씨? 자, 개저씨. I hope you all know, right? This is 개 plus 아저씨, right? Maybe 개새끼 plus 아저씨, right? So a dog 저씨 is called 개저씨. 아, 몰라요. 그죠? 모르겠어요. 기억이 안 나네요. Gook looking, but it's tut 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 in English. I thought it was TSK. Does no one else use the TSK word? Anyways, kind of, I don't think a lot of people are watching the live stream at the moment, but I'm a bit curious to see how many people are watching it right now. And my phone is dead. My iPhone live stream just died because my phone died. So if you were watching Instagram live stream, that's what basically happened. Let me take a look. Are people watching this? We got 7 people watching, and I'm very happy about it. Right? I don't know. Tut doesn't sound like it. Is tut really the way to do it? Tut. 자, 아무튼 I don't know. For 개저씨, we'll have to think about more filler words now. 그죠? What kind? I'm just thinking about like situations and emotions of that 아저씨's go through. 그죠? 아이고. 아이 참. 그 정도예요. 비슷해요. Right? So I think we may have, right, done covered most of the filler words that 아저씨 make. Right? 아이고. 어이쿠야. 아따. There is also 아따. 그쵸? 아따. But I am not sure about this particular one. I say 아따 a lot. 아따 좋다. 그쵸? But I think 아따 may be a 경상 dialect. 그쵸? It might be a 경상 dialect. But 아따 is basically, finally we have some positive, 그쵸? Filler. So 아따 좋다. Put them together. 좋다 being good. Alright? So 아따 좋다, when can we use this? Maybe an 아저씨 in let me try this. Maybe a person in the 목욕탕 will be like, 따 좋다. 따 좋다. 그쵸? What else? What kind of 아저씨 will also say 따 좋다? Someone drinking. 따 좋다. 그쵸? 따 좋다. 그쵸? Sitting in a jacuzzi, drinking something nice. 따 좋다라고 할 수 있죠. Back massage. 맞아요. Back massage, right? The 2 spots in the head will be his hair. Hair loss. Hair loss in Korean 탈모예요. 탈모. Hair loss. See you in the next live. Don't worry. We'll be going through all of the live stream. I'll be going through this lesson content again later at 9 p.m. All right, Korean time. So that's probably about 8 hours from now. So I will see you then. All right, but good. All right. 자, 탈모 is hair loss. Speaking about 탈모, all right, what kind of nicknames can we give? What kind of nicknames can we give for people with hair loss? So bonus content, nicknames for 자, 생각해 볼게요. So bonus content, nicknames. I should go down. I forgot to go down, but I just keep erasing it. Nicknames for 탈모 people. Wow, we have some good ideas here. Foreigners coming in and giving us some good. Use the word 탈모. Try to think of good examples. Very nice. We have egghead. 자, egghead. Let's try to translate it. 그죠? Translate 해볼까요? So egghead will be 계란 대가리. 그렇죠? 자, 대가리. Just so you know, is an animal head. 그렇죠? So it's a vulgar term or a slang term for head. You don't use 대가리 for people head, but if you're kind of saying a derogatory term for that mocks their hair loss, might as well. Right? So 계란 대가리. 그렇죠? I love 탈모씨. 탈모씨. Just gonna call them with she, being respectful. All right? Respectful and offensive at the same time. Great balance. 그렇죠? Now number 3. What else? What else can we say this? 탈모씨 is good. When I was in the army, right, during basic training, there was one person with hair loss and another person who was a big bully, right? And this person called the person with 탈모 타르타르 소스. 타르타르 소스. All right? This is tartar sauce. Yo, I can't draw anything. So mean. I can't write anything anymore. That's so mean. Okay, that is too much. I am quitting this software. I'll find a better one again, guys. End of class. Looks like this software has got us stopping classes, which is a little boo-hoo, right? Now, golf ball is good. I wish I can say that, right? So, but we have tartar sauce because it sounds like tartar sauce, right? So we call this person tartar sauce. 그렇죠? A fuzzy bowling ball. 털난 볼링볼. 좋아요. 털난 볼링볼 좋아요. 그렇죠? 그리고 골프볼. 왜 골프공이에요? Why golf ball? It has to do with hair loss. Is it just because it's clean and white? Right? I am using this just app store stuff called Notability. But as always, I can use maybe Illustrator or some other things to draw on, right? If you have any suggestions for a free app where I can like kind of use a tablet to draw stuff on, do let me know. But quite literally, right? I think we will end our lesson here because we are forced to end it. So kind of going back to our camera. Thank you very much. Time for a little bit of a debrief, right? Does anyone else know, right? Good software? Do let me know if there's something that you want to learn. I think a YouTube comment will be really helpful. Do like this live stream, all right, and leave a comment. Can you leave a comment to this live stream as it's happening? If you are, and if you're watching this, try to write down what you want to learn, and I'll share it with you, right, in our live stream. 좋아요. For me, do I have hair loss? If you look at it like this, then definitely I do. I look like a freaking cat. I got cat ears like that. But from here, not as much. It's definitely happening, but not too bad, right? But just promise me before the end of this live stream that we will be friends, even if all of my hair is gone. Notion, Milanote, etc. I also call him a snowman with legs. Egg with legs coming out. Okay, if you have hair loss, stay away from Miss Amity Snoo. Right? She's got a bunch of nicknames for you. You would love me even if you're hairless. Thank you very much. Right. Well, we'll see. Right. I don't. You never know. Right. I might already be hairless somewhere else. But anyways, right. Hair loss will come for us all, but so will our next live stream. All right, and that is going to be at 9 p.m. today, which is exactly in about 8 hours. So I'll post up a link on it again. Do follow, subscribe if you enjoyed this lesson, and I will see all of you a bit later. Now I'll have to go and research what kind of other tools I can use to write. But Notion is interesting, Milanote, I'll take a look at all of those. 참. 감사합니다, 여러분. Thank you very much. I hope you learned. So let's do a review. Number 1, 학시. From there we have 확마 or 확시. So, right before abuse. Number 2, out of words, 참나. 참나. So, number 3, when you're getting up, 헛자. 헛자. Many variations for that one. Last one, we have 아이고. 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 그쵸? 아이고. 좋아요. Good lesson today, everyone. I will see you again very soon. Hope you enjoyed today's live stream. See you later at 9 p.m.